party don't stop.
Tick tock
On the clock, but the party don't stop. Oh, 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 oh.
And we are back. Yes, it's that time again. We're back. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you guys are having a great 4th of July weekend so far. Before we get started, as always, I want to give a big shout out for that amazing intro to the bold, brave, and beautiful, none other than
Big Bruce. Big Bruce. Big Bad Bruce.
No. Where did that come from? That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say the bold, brave, and beautiful Caitlin.
Gender.
No, not gender. Jenner. See, it doesn't matter what I say. Caitlin, Bruce, I can't get it right. I give up.
It's not Bruce fucking Jenner. It's Caitlin, and she's a fucking stunning woman.
I know. At this point, I get it, okay? I get it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. As you can see, we have our resident Trigglypuff joining us today for this special 4th of July episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Yes, it is. We see it firsthand every day. Anyway, so we're going to jump right in. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. You guys are all amazing. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Share this video out. Share this video. People need to see what's really going on out there in the minds of these people. So, like I said, we're going to jump right in. And then sometimes you guys know I like to start it off to ease the blow a little bit. So, started off with something kind of funny here. This is kind of funny. So, let's check this out before it gets really, really bad. Roll it. Unfortunately, I got to mute that, but the guy's got a little... I used to ride crotch rocket motorcycles, do stunt riding on motorcycles. If I still rode, if I ever get a bike again, I'm going to get a backpack just like that and haul my French Bulldog Goose around with me. That's so funny. Look at the top. That's awesome. I don't know if Goose would let me put the goggles on like that, dog. But listen, anything dog related, whether it's the, happy dog, happy guy dance, anything like this, I'm going to throw in the beginning. So that's awesome. Moving right along. All right, this next one's funny too. Stick around for this one. Now, I honestly thought about this a few months ago when I saw a picture of former Vice President Joe, former VP Joe, and then it made me 100% think of this. So watch this. Ever wonder what happened to that creepy kid from Deliverance? Roll it.
Got him! Got him!
Oh my God. That's so funny. And if you haven't seen Deliverance, just YouTube the dueling banjos from Deliverance and you'll see. It's so funny. It's a cult classic there. Yeah, there you have it. That's so great. And that's exactly what I thought. All right, moving right along. All right, don't leave quite yet. This one's good too. I don't like playing the same video twice. I did play this one a few weeks ago, but I just came across it again, and it is so funny. It's absolutely worth it. Do not try to feed the wild animals. Do not try to take pictures. Do not try to get close to the wild animals. Lesson learned. Roll the film.
Cut my life into...
Sorry, gotta mute that. Watch the hero at the end to try to step in. Whoa!
Look, Fat, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Run, bitch! Run!
Oh, I'm very sorry. I have a really twisted sense of humor. Anyway, we started off kind of light, kind of funny here. Now we're getting into moving right along. Getting into the woke insanity. This is where you're going to want to turn back now. Stick through it with me. Thank you, guys. I cannot do this alone, so thank you. Roll it.
Oh, hi. Due to America being a hot, steaming pile of garbage continuously, I will not be celebrating 4th of July or Thanksgiving now or ever.
What a bitch.
Yeah, you say that again. Why? I don't understand why these people are still here. Why are they still here? There's what, 197 other countries to choose from? If this one is such a hot, steaming pile of garbage compared to her? I mean, can you believe someone with all the freedoms this lady has? This is how she talks about her country?
How dare you?
But then we just look at the eyes. This is what we do at this channel every time. Look at the eyes, and then it all makes sense.
The eyes, Chico. They never lied.
It's so sad because we know exactly what would happen to this woman if she was over in Syria, you know, Afghanistan with the Taliban, any places like that. Anyway, what can we do? Moving right along. This next one, not much better. Roll it.
I'm at the point with this country that, like, all this 4th of July decorations doesn't sit well with me, because we're at a point where the American flag on any piece of anything hanging from your house, on your shirt, hanging from your fucking car, on a sticker on your car, whatever, it looks racist. Like, the fact that it was the symbol of, like, the protests against masks, and it was the symbol for all lives matter and blue lives matter. It's like, it screams racist to me. It screams colonizer. It screams, I don't season my food. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to celebrate 4th of July anymore. 4th of July is officially canceled. I'm tired of seeing the fucking 13 colonies flags everywhere in California when we're not a fucking 13th colony. Also, 4th of July is overrated. Fuck the fireworks. And thanks for coming to my TIK TOK.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
When I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
Just wouldn't shut up. I mean, these people leave me speechless because they have absolutely no idea how the rest of the world works. Maybe someday they'll be put in a position where they realize that they were wrong. I don't know. Let's move right along. All right, so for today's teacher feature, I think just about every video we do, we have a teacher feature, which is super, super scary and frightening and alarming and everything else. This guy, check this out. How would you teach CRT if it was banned? Roll the film.
Yes. Well, as many of you know, I actually do teach in a state where the teaching of critical race theory has been banned. And of course, I would never do anything to oppose Supreme Leader DeSantis. Just not in my nature to do that sort of thing. But if I were, which I'm not, if I were, I would make sure that there were lots of works by people of color in the curriculum that I was teaching. I would make sure that we were having conversations about the situations those people of color find themselves in and how things ended up that way. And I would make sure that we would acknowledge that things aren't happening one person at a time, but there is you know what I'm saying, that going on. Yeah, absolutely what I would do. But, I won't.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a fucking idiot.
Agreed. Listen, I don't even know what to say anymore to these people. They seem so far gone to me. So notice this guy's got he's holding his hands up. I don't know what that means, but he's got a fingernail polish on his thumb there for that teacher feature. Well, we got a couple of videos of him today. Watch that. Keep in mind that fingernail polish there. Moving right along. So this next one is that same teacher feature. I don't know what his deal is with fingernail polish. I'm not, cool, whatever, you want to wear it. The student who gave me this nail polish follows me on TikTok. Happy summer, kiddo. That seems mildly inappropriate to me, that he has a student roll it. Yeah, well, I don't know what's up with this teacher's, I don't know what's up with his deal with nail polish but,
Gay!
I don't know what's happening anymore. Let's just move right along. And this is him one more time. Let's see what he's got to say this time. Roll it.
Hey, Florida. Teaching that systemic racism exists isn't in itself a racist practice. In fact, giving students the knowledge that systemic racism exists, well, that is the first step toward healing, which this country desperately needs. Please, Florida, let the teachers do their jobs.
What the hell did you just say?
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro.
So he says, Florida, let the teachers do our jobs. They're letting you teach the students. These teachers, this one, several of the other ones we've seen in the teacher features, they're not saying they can't teach. All these teachers want to teach CRT, critical race theory. They've all admitted it in plain English. They're not allowing us to teach critical race theory. They're banning critical race. These teachers are admitting it, what the mainstream media is denying, and these teachers are upset for some reason they can't teach it. But they don't want to teach the regular. All right, I'm on a rant over, moving right along. All right, up next. This should be interesting. Roll the film.
There are three kinds of gays. Gays who have lanyards on their keys, gays who have carabiners on their keys, and gays that cannot drive.
Scary, gay, scary, gay, scary, gay. Stop!
That was interesting. I didn't know that's how they broke it down with three kinds of gays, but whatever. Moving right along. All right, this next one is a gem. Roll it.
What's something that people are not ready to hear?
White women are the biggest hindrance to moving racial equality forward because we have more influence over the raising of our children than anybody else, and white supremacy grows in our homes. And we are the ones teaching our children if only they would behave this way, speak this way, or dress this way, maybe they would have equality. And I will not argue this with anyone.
Ladies, shut up!
Oh, God. I would put money on it that she's divorced. Moving right along. Hey, colonizer, it says. This should be real interesting. Roll it.
Hey, colonizer. What's not okay is to project your anger onto people who want to be allies.
Then don't be an ally. Girl, your attitude is the definition of a white savior complex. If your allyship is so dependent on the fact that he and his people do not hurt your feelings, your commitment to his movement is not that strong to begin with. Listen, here's the thing about being an ally. The number one job you have as one is to defer to people with marginalized identities that you want to be an ally to. How his movement makes you feel does not matter. He doesn't have space for that. He doesn't have to make space for that. His page is not a negotiation table where you can come in and demand what's going to work for you, expecting that he's going to engage in some sort of conversation about how you two can meet in the middle. No, the only term of negotiation that is acceptable in his own movement is that you meet him and his people where they are. They provide a direction, and if that makes you feel uncomfortable, that discomfort is yours and yours only to deal with. That's a radical concept of decentering yourself. He does not need your help, that you will generously provide if he caters to you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
I didn't understand a word of that. This whole ally thing seems so complicated that I think I'll just be over there doing my own thing. I don't know anything she was talking about. I have no idea. So let's move right along. All right, guys, we're just about done here. So if you've made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. Thank you. You know I can't do this alone, so thanks for trudging through with me. And I know I've been a little off today. I just want to apologize if, seems like the video's a little off, the commentary's a little off. Just one of those days. Anyway, Goose's face is all swollen again. I think it's from the Lyme disease. We'll get it checked out, though. So we're almost done here. If you stick it out just a few more minutes, roll it.
So you don't think there's white privilege? Okay. In Robert E. Lee County in Florida, Casey Crowther, who the Crowther family owns a lot of roofing businesses here in Lee County, very, very staunch Republican conservative Trumpers. Well, he took PPE money for his roofing business, over $2 million. Sounds good, right? Except he bought a catamaran for $770-something thousand, over $750,000, a racing catamaran, and a house. Well, he was just convicted yesterday. Now, you would think someone that stole like $2 million in tax money and from the feds and all that would probably get a hefty sentence. Well, here in good old Republican Lee County, the judges gave this young man 3 years for stealing $2 million of our money. That's not white privilege now, is it?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, sir, guess you didn't hear about the guy that just said that. Bill Cosby did some heinous crimes and, well, something with the courts, but he was out in a couple of years. What about O.J. Simpson? Where was his white privilege? He got away with the ultimate crime. I mean, we could go on and on here. So your argument doesn't hold any water to me. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, but moving right along. All right, up next, this is the one. He's been on them. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this person calls themselves. This person's been in a few videos in the past. Kind of reminds me, got that Joe Dirt look going on. And that's not an insult, man. I love Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt, he's amazing. So not an insult at all. Not an insult. Roll it.
So recently, my sibling and I went to a Petco. And right at the front of the Petco, they had a table with all of these little Pride Month merch items, rainbow capitalism bullshit. And so naturally, we're both queer communists. So we were like, ugh, gross, I hate stuff like that. And moved on with our Petco trip. But then we realized a little bit later on that to the untrained eye, who doesn't know that we're queer communists, two people walking into a Petco and being like, gay flags, ugh, gross, disgusting, and offering no further explanation probably just looked like big homophobia. So if anybody did see me be accidentally big homophobic in the Petco, I do sincerely apologize. This is my apology video. Please don't cancel me. I didn't mean it. I'm just a communist. Thank you. Have a...
Hans, are we the baddies?
No, we're not. We are communists, huh? Okay. Moving right along. All right, so this last one is an absolute disgrace. If you are the parent to any of these children in this video, you should be absolutely 100% ashamed of yourself. So this, I think the guy is like a street preacher or something. I'm not exactly sure. He's on a college campus, and these kids chase him out of there. Just watch and listen to him. It's disgusting.
Why are you ripping up my Bible? Spitting in and ripping the Bible. She's spitting and ripping the Bible up.
Oh no! You gave it to me because you're hating on everyone of all different. Like, oh no!
Don't you guys have some learning to do?
Don't you have a job to do?
Yes, I actually have a job. I have a job. I'm self-employed. I have a job. Don't you guys have some learning to do?
Don't you have some money to make?
Go learn something.
Oh, I did. I learned how to get weirdos off our campus.
It doesn't work, actually.
It did. Actually, it did.
We left on our own, by the way.
Yeah, if it didn't work, why are you leaving?
I guess we have to cross it.
No, it's okay. God got them.
By the way, this has never happened to us before. Honestly, it never has. We've been to Florida campuses. We've been all over.
Come on up here and fuck it.
Yeah, National Bulldog Day, you feel me? National Bulldog Day, don't forget to work on the kids.
Come on. You want some?
There's a mob right now following us off campus. They're super enraged. Do we need to notify you guys when we're coming back? Is that a good idea?
You got to work through the college with that one.
Best day, That's great.
You people are a circus.
You're all going to hell. Goodbye.
Oh, what an absolute circus. What a disgrace. Look at this girl. She's spitting in the guy's Bible. Like, if they didn't want the Bible, just say no thank you. Like, if he hands you a Bible, say no thanks, I'm all set. Instead, they got to harass this guy all the way to his car. She started ripping up pieces of the Bible and throwing it at him. I don't know if you guys could see. The camera was all over the place. Throwing little pieces of paper at the guy from the Bible, spitting on it. Just totally harassing this guy for no reason. What did he do? Show up on campus and start saying something they didn't like? Oh, God. Not too optimistic about the kids these days. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. That is about all I can handle. I had some more clips, but that's all I can handle. So thank you so much if you stuck it out with me. Listen, if you haven't subscribed yet, you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked the video and let me know in the comments what you guys think. I always say, great minds think alike. So I love the comments, guys. Share this video out so people can see what's really going on. Say it every time. Clearly, the world's gone crazy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Peace.